150. No change. Shit eater.
Yo quiero que usted hoy, cuando vaya a almorzar, se acuerde de toda esta gente que no va a comer nada. Recuerde que Puerto Rico es
No, you're not listening. I said the Pirates, not the Yankees. It's gonna be Roberto's year, I'm telling you.
Look, Mr. Lauderman, into the room.
No, the Pirates. You guys are gonna be all over it. It's Roberto Clemente, man. And by the way, I want to talk about the court.
Not now.
He's having a Friday crisis. You, Kemp?
Yeah,
He was expecting you yesterday.
we had some weather.
Yeah, I heard. Big snow in New York. He's still on the call. You want some coffee?
No thanks. What's all the fuss out front?
You came in the front? We don't use that door. Not when Los Cebados pitch up.
What do they want?
I don't know. Some fucked idea of a living wage. They've been out there on and off for months. By the way, my name's Sala. Bob Sala, staff photographer.
Pleased to meet you, Bob.
He's off. You might want to try another subservient knock.
Yeah.
Kemp, don't notice the wig.
Yeah, what?
If you're who I think you are, you better sit down. You find it a little bright in here?
I take them off, but I have a medical condition.
What do you mean, you're blind?
Conjunctivitis, sir.
The old red eye, huh? You arrive at a very, very trying time, Mr. Kemp. It's one of those days stacking up. So, why don't we cut through the niceties and just get right to it, huh?
It's how I like to proceed.
Okay, your resume here. Very impressive CV. Yeah, you worked your way up some interesting titles. I really like the fluent Spanish. Wow. This CV is a bunch of bullshit.
Is it?
This is 2 days on the wire. Are they dead? You don't have it.
What is the matter with Moberg? He's about as useful as a dug-up body. You see, the problem with this newspaper, Mr. Kemp, is that I am among many who don't enjoy reading it. We have an ailing circulation, and I just have to look around this building to understand why. Lack of commitment and too much self-indulgence. So what I'm looking for is some enthusiasm, some energy, some fresh blood. And the question that I'm asking myself is how much alcohol is usual in yours?
My fresh blood?
How much do you drink?
I suppose at the upper end of social. I'm poised to give up.
Well, Puerto Rico may not be the best place on earth to do that. Don't look so anxious, Mr. Kemp. I wouldn't have paid for your hotel if I hadn't already hired you. But this is not the Last Chance Saloon, and I do not need another heavy drinker. which I perceive from the condition of eyeballs behind glasses that you might very well qualify as.
This is a medical condition, Mr. Lauderman. I know it might look like something else,
Looks
but
like
this
a
is
fucking hangover.
Does it?
Come here. That's the kind of commitment I like to see in a man. Oh, determination balanced with appropriate humanity. Yeah. Which side do you dress, Kemp?
I beg your pardon?
Politics?
Kind of hang in the middle.
That's a schizoid society, Kemp. They got 2 languages, 2 flags, 2 loyalties, 2 anthems. We bring them stuff they never had. They either hate it or they want more of it. It's a reluctant part of America. It's like in England with tropical fruit. Bob, that's the man I wanted to see. This is Paul Kemp. He's joining us from New York.
Yeah, we already met.
That's Mr. Clive Donovan, sports, and this is Mr. Hubert, accounting. Listen, do me a favor. Will you show him around the do's and don'ts? Introduce him to some of the guys.
I'll take him up to Al.
Oh, the hell you will. You take him to the library. You pull out some volumes. I want him to get a sense of the paper. You know, make some notes, go back a few years, paying particular attention to bowling alleys. There's bowling alleys. It's very big here. They're up like mushrooms. A new one premieres every week. Been to Puerto Rico before?
No.
Oh, you're gonna fall right into it. There's a boom on here, Kemp. It's an open door. You play it right, you can surf the place. What do you know about horoscopes?
Nothing.
Well, if I can write one, you can. So it's every day with this special Star featured Saturday with Betty Grable and Neil Sedaka, things like that. So here, everything you need is right there. It's called Madame Lazanga Predicts.
What happened to Madame Lazanga?
He got canceled.
What do you mean, fired?
They raped him to death.
They raped him to death?
There are very few places on this island I decline to visit, but the toilets frequented by sailors on the west side of Condado Pier is one.
They raped him to death?
Lazanga died in a cubicle. Say, you're not artistic, are you, Kemp?
No.
You might want to rethink those menthol cigarettes. They don't do a thing for you.
Come in the house.
Oh, well.
I like your stuff. The cuttings you sent to Lauderman. Oh, it's good writing.
Thanks.
We'll talk.
One more floor! They put in automated packing machines about 6 months ago. They mechanized almost everything. There used to be 50 guys down here, now there's 5. Hence happiness in the street. Souvenir, day 1. Here's to pretty women with filthy thoughts. Want a burger? Burger?
No, thanks.
Try it. Toast.
So how was the induction?
Somewhat fraught.
No disrespect, Paul, but he didn't have a lot of choice. You know how many people applied for the job? 1. You.
Is that right? Even then, I thought I'd blown it. Zeroed in on my weakest spot.
Which is what?
2.5 unpublished novels and references of equal fiction.
Oh, you're a novelist.
In a manner of speaking. Can't even get read. So I figured I'd do some words for money. See how it's looking in a year or 2.
At El Star? Hate to tell you this on the way in, but this publication's on its way out. And as far as I'm concerned, it can't come soon enough.
Not gonna happen.
You like a little Vonga on that? I'll give you 13-2. This thing's over by June. They're gonna cut the cord.
And why put in all the new machinery?
Precisely my point, and he can't answer it.
Well, like I'm tired of arguing the obvious. Come on, let's eat.
Now, I gotta go and see a man about a horse. Good to meet you, Paul.
Another night unfolds over old San Juan.
You've been here long?
Too long. This place is like someone you fucked and they're still under you.
Why don't you quit? Life's full of exits.
Because I'm waiting for it to collapse, so I get the payoff. $3 grand redundancy puts me in Mexico. Don't look left.
That's an introduction you don't want to have.
Who's he?
A living example of everything that's wrong with this paper. His name's Moberg, our crime and religious affairs correspondent. Lauderman can't fire him because he never sees him. He's rarely out in daylight.
Looks like he enjoys a drink.
The entire substructure of his brain is eaten away with rum. I'm telling you, this enterprise is doomed. There's maybe 3 or 4 professionals in the building, running the entire show.
Wait a minute. Who is Hal Sanderson? In the library. Who's he?
He used to work for the paper. Now he's what he says he is, a PR consultant, selling this place street by street to the Yankees. Keeps a greasy little bastard of a contact called Segura.
I saw him. We didn't meet.
Wouldn't bother. Piss on the make. The boy Segura's into property wickedness. I'm not sure where Sanderson fits. But Sanderson's worth cultivation. He's got some good connections. He's good for some freelance. This place is depressing me beyond belief tonight. You're a Plage Xanadu, right? Come on, I'll give you a ride. I was thinking, if you need somewhere, I got a room for rent. Not the best address in town, but it's got a fridge and TV. 60 a month.
Sounds inviting. I might re-mention that.
Meanwhile, bleed it dry.
Sir,
I was hoping for a swim.
the pool is closed tonight.
Really? Why? What's going on?
It's a Union Carbide party. It's a private function.
Sorry. I didn't realize anyone was there. I thought it was just floating.
It is just floating.
Are you doing what I'm doing?
I don't think so. What are you doing?
Escaping a dreadful party. I just snuck out in unzips.
Well, that's very courageous of you. I thought maybe you were a mermaid. They tell me the coast is infested with them.
I'm from Connecticut. My boyfriend's making a speech. It takes exactly 21 minutes.
Well, then I guess it's pointless me inviting you for a drink.
What you got?
No, I mean at the bar.
Pointless. I'd better go before they wonder where I went.
Wait a minute, what's your name?
Let's keep that a secret.
Well, I don't even know it.
Well, then you'll keep it even better.
By your star sign. I'm an experienced astronomer.
You try Pisces. The fish.
Oh, God. Why did she have to happen? Just when I was doing so good without her. What would you say you like most about Puerto Rico?
The bowling alleys and the casinos. Of course, she likes the duty-free.
Well, the more you spend, the more you save.
Have you seen a lot of the island?
Oh, we don't leave the hotel.
It isn't safe.
But you're having fun.
Oh, yeah. A lot of fun.